Let's see what this girl is talking about. See what you guys sent me. Play the clip.
Fight announcement next week. That part.
What was that? What does that mean? Was that sign language? Look at that face. Look at look at that. Why does she do her mouth like fire marshal? Let's just say you're in Aruba. You see papoose. What is up with this girl, man? Like, why are y'all sending me this? All I have is questions. I'm not even a minute in, and I got questions. Why are you dressed like Miami Vice? That's what we need to know. Magnum PI looking at. Why are you dressed like Tom Selleck? I don't get it. Out here looking like Captain Ron. Man, it's weird that she wants to be online so much. Literally, it's like you want to be a vlogger. What did Remy say? You want to be a baddie, but you're not bad enough. You want to be a vlogger, but you don't vlog enough. You don't vlog right. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you vlog like, I already know based on the first seconds, this is going to be painful to watch, but play the clip.
Fight announcement next week.
Well, that's good.
That part. But now I want to get on here and clear something up just really, really quick. Really, really quick.
Another thing, I could tell Claressa didn't start speaking until she was 9 or whatever, because she's not good on the mic. If you want to be a influencer, content creator, that's my world. I could tell you about content creation because it's what I do. She repeats herself a lot. That to me is an indication of someone unprepared, don't really have anything to say. She said fight announcement. Oh, I just want to clear this up real quick. We heard you the first time. And when you did that video in your room with the Suki Bond braids, you said you had an announcement for your fight in a few days. And it's been more than a few days because you just said in this video that you've been in Aruba for 4 or 5 days. You see how this girl be saying whatever?
Fight announcement next week. That part. But now I want to get on here and clear something up just really, really quick.
Clear it up.
Really, really quick.
Really quick, twice.
Okay, so I'm out the country.
Why does she keep doing that? What is wrong? Is she a crab?
I'm in Aruba. I've been in Aruba.
I'm out. See, do you see how she talks? I'm out the country. I'm in Aruba. And she went live like damn near every day. So your fans or people who would be watching this probably already knew that. Plus, you dressed like Jay-Z when he first came out. Hawaiian Sophie fame. Big, little, whatever.
For the last 4 or 5 days. But what I wanted to say was the video of my makeup, right?
Oh, so my God.
The hotel that we are at.
This can't be about this makeup. I should have watched this. This can't be about this stupid makeup joint.
Video of my makeup, right? So the hotel that we are at is all inclusive. It comes with you can book a massage every day. You can book makeup. You can book hair. You can book eyelashes, eyebrows, whatever you want to book. It's all inclusive. And so even taxes, everything all inclusive. So
you see how redundant everything she says is? You said it was all inclusive. And then you start saying, oh, you can get the shampoo and a bar of soap and the towels and the spa, all inclusive. Duh. That's what the word inclusive means. All inclusive. That means your breakfast or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you literally haven't said nothing. Nothing.
I booked a makeup appointment here at the hotel. So people are hitting me like, oh, you need a new makeup artist. You need this, you need that. My makeup artist has never played with me. When it comes to your boy Tay, never played with me.
We don't know him.
When it comes to Val up in Atlanta, has never played with me.
We don't know her.
I haven't really had nobody play on my face in the last 2 or 3 years. So
I haven't had anybody play on my face.
I just want to say like that. I want to clear that up. I'm not even in the USA to even have my makeup artist to be there with me.
What is the point of this video? Beyond that, you called us broke. You said we were broke. And you got $8 million in unlimited funds. Why don't you have a makeup person travel with you? If you're not comfortable doing your own makeup, cool. That's what A-list celebrities do. You keep talking about, oh, I got mentioned in this rap song. Oh, Meg Thee Stallion mentioned me. Lotto mentioned you. But I guarantee you, Meg or Lotto, if they go out the country and they're on tour or something, their people are going to be there. Why don't you have the proper personnel in Aruba with you and you're just going to chance it allegedly in a hotel? It's just weird, bro.
To clear that up, I'm not even in the USA to even have my makeup artist to be there with me. So now with that, I want to go on and say, I trusted the guy from the hotel to do my makeup.
This is embarrassing.
And he did what he did. Now, what I want to explain was,
most people, if they have something to tell you, they'll just tell you. If they have something to explain, they don't have to keep prefacing it. This girl is not a good speaker, but wants to live on social media. That's my honest, constructive criticism. I got something to tell you guys. But let me tell you, I'm in a hotel. It's all inclusive. That means everything's included. The hotel, the spa, you can get makeup. It's all included. Like, and we're getting nowhere. You said a whole bunch of nothing.
he did what he did.
And hold on. Notice the beginning. Remember what I said. In my opinion, I don't even know if she want to be a boxer anymore. If she want to be a boxer more than she want to be online and an influencer. She literally started this video. I got a fight announcement coming up. Literally, that was the only thing that you kept short and sweet. Everything else is long-winded, talking about some makeup from a day ago.
Fight announcement next week. That part.
See, look, fight announcement next week, and then now the whole rest of it is about some makeup that you didn't like.
And he did what he did. Now, what I want to explain was, people spend so much.
What I want to explain was, this girl needs help. The funny thing is, notice on the video, sometimes I'll be like, on this episode of Claressa Explains It All, right? To the newer, younger fans, you're not going to remember that. But the irony here is Nickelodeon literally had a show called Claressa Explains It All with Melissa Joan Hart from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, what came out later, right? That is the perfect name for this Claressa, because this is all she does. Explain stuff that don't need to be explained. Over-explain. Keep talking about it. Oversharing. Oh, about that makeup. Why are you still on this makeup? You didn't like it. The fans didn't like it, according to the comments. You said you had to wash off 95% of it, which makes no sense. So what 5% did you leave, right? You washed it off. Then you're on some kind of tram or bus or whatever, biting lip gloss from Papoose' daughter like a dog chew toy, right? And you're taking the lid off with your mouth. We already talked about that. And so here are the stages, people. Get the makeup done. Don't like it. Make a video with all the face paint that you don't like. Like, this man played in my face. Oh, 45 minutes in the chair. can't do this, right? You did all that. You said you got to wash it off. Then you wash it off, right? Then you're in some kind of public transportation or whatever, making another live stream about how you didn't like the makeup. You follow me? Then a day later, you're responding to comments because everybody flamed you up because it just was an unflattering look. That's what people felt, right? And you're still out here explaining what transpired with some makeup that you didn't like. This girl is going to struggle in the public opinion. She is going to struggle landing brand deals because, listen, I've worked in corporate America, and these companies do not like a loose cannon, right? They don't like somebody where they're so unpredictable that you don't know what they're going to say, good or bad. Like if Claressa, like she got nominated for a BET award, which we'll get into in a minute. Again, Sportswoman of the Year. Imagine if she wins it, she's going to be even worse to deal with, right? And imagine her going to the podium. You don't even know what she would say. She'd be like, I'm the GWO. Y'all can kiss my, like, you know what I mean? You don't even know how she would do an acceptance speech, let alone. And companies, from my experience, they don't like stuff like that. This girl is over explaining some viral makeup that you already have off your face. You didn't like it. And you're so consumed with social media, what people had to say, how they interpret it, that Claressa Explains It All is back with the oversharing. And bro, I have zero respect for her team. Zero respect. And that's cool. They might not need my respect. Y'all got this girl going out bad. Like Win Records, Papu, all y'all. You got her out here bad. The other thing, she making all these faces with the Tom Selleck Magnum PI shirt on, right? Telling an unnecessary story that people probably don't even care about. People already got their laughs from it, say what they had to say, and you're still trying to explain it. This girl should really get the proper help. I really believe that. She needs some help because there's no way you're this obsessed with social media and comments. That's bad. That is bad. That is truly bad. And she's at a certain age where kind of in between, like earlier in your career in the Olympics, especially being from poverty and stuff, you probably didn't even have a cell phone. How have you regressed so bad where it's so mandatory that social media be a part of it? You're literally on vacation in Aruba, out the country. First of all, I can say a lot there, right? For example, what are you on vacation for? Hold on. Now, I'm not telling anyone when they can and can't come and go as they please, right? I don't mean that at all. You want to go on holiday, go on holiday. Cool. But normally, for people like me, I go on vacation when a break is needed, but I've earned it. I can't speak for if y'all go on vacation when you haven't earned it, that's y'all business. But a person like me, if I haven't been busting butt and doing what I'm supposed to be doing or productive, I'm not taking no vacation. You literally just hit this girl, Alicia Baumgartner. The public backlash is crazy, right? You got banned from MVP, banned, then did a video over explaining that, oh, I don't even care. The MVP, they've been out to get me. They haven't liked me from the beginning, and I don't like them, and we never got along, and blah, blah, blah. Over explaining. A person that don't care about the ban, let it roll off your shoulder. Like, I don't eat Applebee's. If they ban me, I wouldn't even make a video about it because I don't care about Applebee's enough to make a video. Ban me. Applebee's, if you're watching, ban me. I don't care. But Claressa, she she doesn't realize in her brain that you're trying to exude confidence, and almost everything you do shows the opposite. It shows a lack thereof, a lack of confidence. You're still explaining how this makeup snafu happened, right? This is like really alarming. You're on vacation with your man, my man, who's married. You look like you're by yourself. Like you don't hear like papoose like, hey, da da da. Hey, you got the cell phone charger. You don't really hear that in a lot of these videos, but you're trying to make it like you're having a great time and smiling. Stay tuned to the end of the video. We're going to talk about some of the more rotten parts of Claressa. I told you I was going to show you the character. So you're not going to want to miss the back half of this video. Anywho, we got to get through this. Most people go to vacation to unwind, relax. Maybe you bring your kids, maybe you don't. She don't even have kids, right? Of her own, right? You relax, a little bit of bliss, a little bit of ocean. You're so preoccupied with all of the wrong things. Like, if you're going to be jumping in the water, why you care about a face full of makeup and makeover and filters and stuff? And then you want us to believe that you really feel certain types of way about yourself, but none of your actions support that.
The hotel to do my makeup, and he did what he did. Now, what I wanted to explain was people spend so much time coming at me all day that I've always been a person not to go at people. You know what I'm
Lies. Remember what I told you? I was going to show you the character. I personally believe Claressa Shields is a narcissist. She is very accomplished in one regard, which is boxing, right? That is her best work. That is why we know her. That is what we supported. But because she excels in that, she believes in her mind, because I believe she's a narcissist, that she's so competitive. Everything I do, I'm good at. Makeup, dancing, rapping, singing, cooking. And it's just simply not the case, right? Not the case. She's still talking about makeup. It's not even on your face. Why are you tripping off of this? And then be the one in the comments of her, or the one in their videos talking about, I don't care about the comments from y'all haters. I'm blessed. Favored.
I trusted the guy from the hotel to do my makeup, and he did what he did. Now, what I wanted to explain was people spend so much time coming at me all day that I've always been a person not to go at people.
I've always been the type of person to not go at people. That's not true. You're literally days ago, weeks ago, you hit Alicia Baumgartner. I hate the way you run your mouth. And now you're trying to play this role. Master manipulator, narcissist, book it. She's really trying to convince us that she's not messy. Your cousin got assaulted or whatever was going on there, and you were posting about it, calling your own family member Bigfoot. You did a video talking about kicking a mother and her children that came to a toy drive hoping to get some toys, kicking them out because you had issue with their mom. And now you're trying to play the role like you're the victim and y'all come for me and I'm not the type to go at people. This is what master manipulators do. When they don't feel the public favor is like slanted in their direction, then they're going to do the pity party. But again, stay tuned to the end of the video when I really expose the character.
That I've always been a person not to go at people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will.
Shadaysha Green. I mean, the list is unlimited, right?
Not to go at people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will check people here and there, whatever.
I will check some people here and there, whatever. You see how she just like glaze over it real quick. You see that? She just glosses over it real quick, like, oh, I'll check some people here and there, or put your hands on people, or be under burner accounts, which we'll get into.
But I like to really like stop. Like, I don't want to ruin nobody's day, you know?
Bro, this is unbearable. I don't like to ruin nobody's day, but you bragged about kicking a mom and her kids out of a toy drive because you didn't like what she said to you. But now you don't. Now you're this good Samaritan that don't like to ruin people's day. Unbelievable.
Stop. Like, I don't want to ruin nobody's day, you know?
What about Bumgardner? When you put hands on her when she was dressed bad, had a nice dress on, and was just at a Netflix after party chilling. But you don't want to ruin people's day, but you put hands on someone.
I'm saying, so I could have went off on him and said, oh, I hate this makeup. What'd you do? But it's not really worth that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not worth that.
This girl's insane. It's not worth that to go off on a guy over the makeup, but it was worth that to be with your man at the Ronda Rousey Gina Carano fight and physically assault somebody and get yourself banned. But like, come on, people. We gotta be real here. People think I'm just making the videos. I'm making the videos and I'm proving a point. I'm doing my report. I'm doing the job to the best of my ability. We gotta be real. You're trying to gain favor and sympathy talking about, oh, I didn't want to ruin this man's day over some makeup. It's not that serious. I showed heart. I showed compassion. And I don't want to ruin somebody's day. Yet, a week ago or so, you were calling Alicia Bumgardner a WHORE, a 304.
Because that's what I do. I don't get into girls' personal lives. Baumgartner decides she want to keep mentioning me and my relationship in her mouth. Now, to her, I've never spoke about how she's a whore. Yeah, I've never spoke about that. How many guys she done slept with, how many boxers she done slept with, what she done. I don't speak about her life. We about to get into it. Because I try not to get personal, but now since you want to get personal and you want to keep running your mouth, I got something for you.
Really know you, Alicia. Niggas that really ran to you, nigga.
But she run around talking about some, I'm jealous, I'm envious, I want to be her, I'm insecure. No, baby. Letting everybody do what they want to do with you, that's insecure. That's insecure. And I'm not insecure about my looks.
And just before that, the reason you did that rant video was because you touched her and hit her in a confrontation.
Great, get out of the way. I want to get in there. No.
And then now you don't want to ruin people's day. Got it.
Worth that. And I didn't want to make, ruin nobody's day and make them feel bad. Like, enough of y'all who do that to me on here.
Listen to her speech. That's why I want y'all to hear it. Y'all do this to me. Y'all do this to me. Y'all always piling on me. Y'all doing this to me. But I didn't want to ruin someone's day. This is true narcissistic behavior. Listen to what she's saying. Every single time is Bumgardner's fault, Boxingego's fault, Layla Ali's fault, Shadesha Green's fault, Jake Paul's fault, MVP's fault, Remy Ma's fault. Literally. It's just not realistic, because if you talk to me and given the situation, I'll be like, man, I was tripping. I treated that girl bad. Or, man, I was tripping. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have said that to won't. She's never guilty of anything. That's how a narcissist thinks.
Yeah, like, enough of y'all who do that to me on here, do that enough to me for me to go around doing it.
Look, me.
Somebody else. So I'm not about to go around doing that to nobody else.
I'm not going to do that to nobody else and ruin their day. Now, look, she already looks sour, so I already know it's going to be some BS. Look at her looking and processing something.
So all I did was go upstairs and just wash the makeup off my face. And that was it.
Look, trying to make herself, she's reading comments or something because her eyes keep shifting downward, probably at her phone, right? And she's like, I just washed it off, and you know, you live to fight another day. I didn't want to go off and ruin someone's day. Playing the role.
It wasn't no big thing. You know what I'm saying? And then,
keep looking at them comments. This girl's really addicted to social media. Look at her eyes. She just keep looking over.
Trying to think of what else is going on out here. What else is going on?
What's she trying to read? Uh-oh. She must have seen something.
Like, look at her. The real, whatever her name is, good ass one time I did my makeup. Bitch, if I did my own makeup, I would have said I did it. Are you dumb?
Bro, the girl needs a evaluation ASAP. Do you see how quickly she just went? Like, this gotta be some form of psychosis or bipolar. Boxing is negligent if they, like, let's be real here. Let's be real. All jokes aside, boxing is negligent if they announce her next fight and she's been off the rails like this and they just allow her to fight. You don't care about the human at all. Did you see that? So I believe she's narcissistic. She was like, oh yeah, I didn't want to ruin this man's day and da da da. And then she read a comment out of all the other people commenting, focuses on the negative comment, or not even negative. Someone accused her of doing her own makeup and faking. And a lot of people feel that. A lot of people are like, we don't believe that there is some mystery man, right, that did your makeup. This looked like a Claressa job. And then you posted about it, right? She just called the person the bitch. The mask immediately slipped. Just that quick. She was trying to gain sympathy, and she always does this. That's why I'm showing you. When she did that other video, she was like, oh, Alicia Baumgartner, I don't ever make it personal. I don't go into people's personal video or their personal business. And then literally seconds later, she called her a war. She called her a 304. After saying she don't make it personal with people. This, she says she don't like to ruin no one's day, but seen one comment saying she did her own makeup, which a lot of people are saying and suggesting, and she called him a beezy.
The real, whatever her name is, good ass one time I did my makeup. Bitch, if I did my own makeup, I would have said I did it. Are you dumb?
Name calling. Are you dumb? This is just a nasty person, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the retardedness of people that be on here and be saying stuff, it really blows my mind.
You see how she just snapped? The retardedness was not even politically correct, but the retardedness is blowing my mind. So she didn't call the lady a B. She called her stupid or dumb and said the rereadness of the people is blowing her mind. Unhinged. Just look at where I paused it. And that wasn't even intentional. Like Macaulay Culkin Home Alone looking at, bro. Immediately snapped.
The real, whatever her name is, good ass one time I did my makeup. Bitch, if I did my own makeup, I would have said I did it. Are you dumb?
One insult.
That's
two.
what I'm saying. Like, the retardedness of
three.
people that be on here and be saying stuff, it really blows my mind. It really does. Like, why would I be like, oh, wow.
And like, the thing is, you could have just seen the comment and kept telling your other story and you probably would have looked better. But you just went off on some random fan in an attempt to look like you're good spirited and tolerant. This girl tripping. Just like that other video where she was like, oh, then MVP, I'm gonna sue y'all for defamation. MVP, they try to act like I laughed at Shadesha Green for having a brain bleed. Remember that video? And then she was like, we didn't know she had a brain bleed when Shadesha was getting her ad whooped. Why would you phrase it like that? You could have said when she was losing, when she got beat. You literally said while she was getting her ad whooped, knowing now that she has a brain bleed. This is a classic narcissist behavior. And she can't even control it. Claressa might truly be a danger to society. I'm not even being funny, until she gets help. She can't even control it. She don't even see it this way. It's so free flowing that she like, I'm not doing nothing wrong. This is y'all. And remember what I said, Meg Thee Stallion, Lotto, all these people and Rihanna tweeting about her. You guys are making it worse because you're enabling the behavior. This is what happens when you have behavior that goes unchecked, right? Where the behavior, it never gets corrected. And then people are putting her in rap songs. Rihanna's like, oh, I go crazy about ASAP, like Claressa Shields and all that. I'm crazy about my man. Now she thinks this is okay. It's okay to talk to people like that. Like if you have kids and they get straight F's on the report card and you reward them with pizza and ice cream, why do I need to get an A if I could get straight F's and you're still going to reward me for that? You know what I mean? That's why I don't believe in participation trophies. That's why I don't reward bad behavior. You guys could do whatever you want, but I'm going to speak that real.
Like, why would I be like, oh, wow, like, make it make sense. The makeup didn't even have the right shade. The shit wasn't even filled in fucking equally. I have a video of the guy doing my makeup, you dummy.
More name calling. I got a video of the guy doing my makeup, you dummy. Classic narcissist. I told you I was going to expose the character. Here's the thing. Put the video out. What's the guy's name? Because you should want your followers. The people hated your makeup. You hated your makeup. So if the service was that unsatisfactory, then you should blow that up. Like food critics, which you want to be one of those too. They do the mukbangs and they be like, hey, I ate at this Chinese spot and I seen some roaches and rats back there. I would pass this one up. Right? You're hipping your audience. So, hey, next time you're in Aruba, just make sure you don't go to the Holiday Inn Hotel and go to the Triple Spa Suite and go see Kenny. Don't go see him because look at what he did to me. So she's claiming she has a video. Look, unhinged. Look at her. Unhinged. Just oh my gosh. And then the quote stands, they act like I'm unhinged. Like the stuff I'm saying ain't making no sense to them. Like, come on, bro. Get your girl. This your quote. Right? This your quote. That's one thing I'm not standing for. I'm keeping it real. And then you're gonna try to act like I'm crazy. All right. Like the words that are coming out of my mouth aren't eloquent. Like they don't make sense. She didn't call this girl a B, stupid, a Riri, a dummy, all because they accused her and she don't see how bad it looks. You said I don't like to ruin nobody's day and you up here yelling. This girl need real, she needs some time away.
Bitch, if I did my own makeup, I would have said I did it. Are you dumb? That's what I'm saying. Like, the retardedness of people that be on here and be saying stuff, it really blows my mind. It really does. Like, why would I be like, oh, wow, like, make it make sense. The makeup didn't even have the right shade. The shit wasn't even filled in fucking equally. I have a video of the guy doing my makeup, you dummy.
All of this stuff you're doing, I ain't gonna hold you. This makes me feel that it's even more a lie. Because why are you even this defensive over some makeup that already happened? It's a brand new day. You're on vacation and you done washed the ish off of your face. And then, like I said, you're claiming to have a video of the guy putting the makeup on. Post it. We know you watch all these blogger videos. Post the video of him doing it. You're calling people dummies. Post the video then. Post the video. It said Rico Suave was the one who did it at this hotel. Here's the video. So you getting defensive makes it look more sus.
Then the fucking equally. I have a video of the guy doing my makeup, you dummy.
Post it.
Girl. Okay. Okay.
This sounds like somebody lying. I'm not even gonna hold you. The fact that you got that angry and you were that pressed about it, and you're still talking about this one comment because one person said something that you didn't agree with, and you're still trying to explain it. Like, for me, I'm tall, right? Fact of life. Taller than the average man. If somebody was like, oh, Ego, you're super short. All right, I'm short, whatever. Like, why would I endear them? Why would I even, like, waste my time trying to explain my height? Anybody that's ever met me, they know what it is. So that's real confidence, right? I heard all kinds of crazy stuff. People done said, oh, your beard is fake. You're getting your eyebrows done. All cap stuff. I'm not spending no time with that. I know it ain't true. So whatever. Yeah, everything fake, beard fake, whatever people was talking about. The fact that you're over explaining makes you look guiltier, and she don't even see it. Oh yeah, okay. You stupid idiot. Why would I do that to my makeup? I have a video, you stupid. You poo-poo head. All the name calling. This might be a kid in an adult body. Remember that Robin Williams movie, Jack? This might be Jackette or something. Jack A. This is it. She got the vibes of when Robin Williams played. He was Robin Williams with the hairy arms. Rest in peace to my boy Robin, right? And J-Lo was in it. And he was in the elementary school, but he looked like a grown man because he had some kind of disorder.
Yo, up the guy doing my makeup, you dummy. Girl. Okay. Okay. I think people need to understand that I have loved myself before hair and makeup and lipstick and lip gloss. I've always loved my natural self. So don't ever think that this is one of those things where, oh, she doesn't like her face. Like, for me to be a bitch that get punched in the face, I look pretty damn good.
Boosting herself up. I mean, literally, this look like I'm not even trying to clown. This look like a miserable person. Like, if you just look in her eyes, I'm like, I feel sad that Claressa has let her career come to this, bro. Look at her. Does this look like a happy person? Like, you're literally out of the country with your boyfriend. You're saying it's love at first sight. You're arguing with people. You're doing live streams talking about, oh, you haters. You're picking out only the negative comments. This person said, hey and bae. I'm showing you on the screen, right? You ain't say nothing about these type of comments. Hey, bae, and hey, you know, other people not really antagonizing you or saying things you don't like. You omit all of those, and then you hone in on one person that said you did your own makeup, and then you call them all sorts of names, and you talk about, I've been looking good. Bro, pack her up. It's over. I really don't think her career can rebound from this. I'm not even being funny. You've crossed so many lines, putting your hands on people. I haven't even got to the juicy part of this video with the burner account, or what I believe to be the burner account, and I'm going to show proof of that. You are a terrible person, spiritually, mentally, and you're blaming everybody else and lashing out. Look, does this look like what person goes out of the country, a beautiful island where they got beaches, men, women? I mean, I know you bought your man or whatever, allegedly your married man. They got good food. They got drinks and amenities. And they're making all these faces. No one told you to go live. You went live. I got to explain this. Claressa explains it all. I got to clear the air about my makeup. Y'all said I did my own makeup. This is like a man child, a woman child, whatever you want to call it. It is like an adult body with the brain of that is not developed into an adult. That's what it feels like. And when you don't get your way, you have a temper tantrum. Making all these faces, chastising, threatening to beat people up. Does this look like somebody, like, be real. Does this look like somebody happy on their vacay? Look at her. I've been to Mexico. I've been to all types of trips. I never looked like this on my trip, ever. Y'all let me know in the comment section if you ever went to a tropical, chill vacation. Most people go to vacation to relax, not to argue with the internet. This girl let a married man in social media derail all that. All that. We don't care about none of them accomplishments because your character is starting to show. The mask is starting to slip. Your team don't want to hold you accountable or help you out. You're not doing anything. You're messy. And enough is enough, bro.
I look pretty damn good. And that just shows the dominance.
And she keeps saying she look good. Let other people say it.
That shows the greatness, how I continue to win and dominate. Like, come on. I look pretty damn good.
How does you looking good show your greatness and how you continue to win? She's not even making sense. There might be a chemical imbalance or that lead from that Flint water or something. This is not normal behavior, people.
And that just shows the dominance. That shows the greatness, how I continue to win. And
how does your look show how you continue to win? There's people that look like Balrog and they might be undefeated. What are you talking about?
Dominate, like, come on now. Please.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm out the country. I wanted to clear that up because my makeup artist has never, ever, ever, ever fight announcement next week.
Again, spent 2 seconds talking about a fight announcement. Keep delaying it. Right? And then you try to clear it up and then you get into arguments with fans. This girl is, it might be beyond repair. I mean, I'm no psychologist, but look at her. Does this look like a happy person? Like, be real. Does this look like someone who's truly out the country and enjoying their time, and enjoying their stay, and is wonderful? You're doing all these videos, skipping, acting like Mary Poppins, cheesing, showing your fake teeth, right? But then the real comes out, and at some point, the mask slips every time. You're still trying to explain some makeup that you didn't like. We get it. You ain't like it. I ain't never seen anybody going on. I don't even know what to say at this juncture. When the last time you see I can't look at the picture. It's like Medusa. I can't look. But when I feel like it's staring at me. Hold on. I'm trying to continue with the show, but the picture, you ever find like you feel like there's heat on you, like somebody like watching you? I feel like rest of the quote T-Rex. I got a T-Rex staring at me. Like, just look at this, like, just pause this video. Like, pause the video right there and it show you everything you need to know. This is someone on vacation, mind you. Like, this is a vacation for like literally a vacation photo. Literally just pulled it while making this video. You're looking at a vacation photo and it's all this, calling people names, and really you have the worst team in all of boxing. Let me explain this. Because they're all failing you. No one's taking your phone. No one's getting you the help you probably need. And they're letting you just, it's like a little kid. Imagine if the kid ran the house. In my house, you couldn't do that. My parents had rules. You going to bed. You got to be at school tomorrow. You going to bed by 9 p.m. But no, ain't no buts. Get your little in there and go to bed. Right? You can't let the kid domineer and run the house. You can't. All of this unchecked behavior is not good for your career. And somebody from Win Records, Salida, or your man, Papoose, should have been stepped in, right? You're fighting too many demons, too many battles. They needed to pull the plug on this. And now it continues and is persisting. It is probably too late. I'm just being real with you. It's probably too late. You know, boxers are resilient, so maybe she'll find a way to reinvent herself. But it don't look like you see a problem with anything. It don't look like you want to change. So I'm not banking on that at all. Why would I bank on it if you don't want to change? You're calling people names, right? And then the funny thing is, you got people who have the audacity to come to my video and act like I'm the problem. I'm not making my parents not proud of me by conducting myself. I have an education. I speak like I have an education. I conduct myself a certain way, right? So I can't say the same for how Claressa's been acting, right? Now, it's about that time. Let your boy Ego start cooking. I've already preheated the oven, and I'll let you know why I believe Claressa is a narcissist and really a miserable person. So mind you, she's on vacation in Aruba, right? And this is how petty of a person she is. She keeps posting, I smell clout chasers and you haters and all that type of stuff, kiss my butt type of content, right? This is how petty she is. On the zone with it. Big fights tonight. Looking forward to the main event. Foster and Ford, right? Main event starting. Foster this, Foster. So there's 2 fights that were going on. One was a male fight on the zone, right? I don't know. I just want Ray Ford to stop boxing and blah, 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 start brawling, right? She giving on her vacation blow by blow commentary for the male fight, right? And then you know how she'd be like, I'm the face of female boxing. I'm the GOAT. Da, 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 da. Amanda Serrano, Holly Holm, who she trained with in New Mexico when she was training to be an MMA fighter, right? They had a card on alongside several different women, right? It was like an all-female show in El Paso at the same time. And you already know Claressa was purposefully watching the male boxing card, not mentioning the Serrano card at all, because she just got banned by these people. And that's her statement. But you got banned because of you. So somebody who's acting like, oh man, I love female boxing, I'm the face of it, and I uplift the sport. All you do is denigrate female boxers. Beef with Shadesha, beef with Layla Ali in Legend, beef with Alicia Baumgardner. You've beefed with Amanda Serrano and had back and forth. Lied about getting $1 million before Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, right? Again, look, Amanda Serrano last night ties Christy Martin for the record amount of KOs, 32 knockouts in their career, right? Claressa Shields got 3 knockouts. That's why she hating. She cannot stand to see another female get to shine. Look, someone even said it. Claressa Shields is punching air right now. Once again, last night, I just showed you, Claressa Shields, she's only talking about the male fight, right? Oh, Ray got a nosebleed, right? She talking about the male fight while there's a female fight on, and we know the real reason why she was doing it, because Amanda Serrano set history, highest paid female ever, and got 32 knockouts. Take the 2 off, and that's how many knockouts Claressa has. Here we go. This is why Claressa didn't want to boast and boost up the female fighters. One, it was an MVP card and they banned her. Two, Amanda Serrano, a female boxer, won by second round knockout and got a historic 32 knockouts. Claressa Shields' record, 18-0 with 3 knockouts. So Amanda Serrano, she got 54 fights and she knocked out 32 women. So you keep saying you're the GOAT. This girl getting paid more than you, and she's more entertaining than you. So you can have all the accomplishments and more undisputeds and gold medals, favored and spiritual advisors and all this type of stuff. But the reality is she got 32 knockouts. So she got more knockouts than Claressa got fights by a lot. Total fights, she got 54. That's a lot of fights for anybody, male or female. You up here with this stank 3 knockouts. Who did you even knock out? Now that I'm on it. You knocked out 7-1 girl. I remember that one. What else? Your second fight. So one of your 3 knockouts came in 2017, almost 10 years ago. And it was against a 15-8 girl. You ain't knocked out nobody since. Or you only knocked out 2 people since. Let me correct that. Right? This is why you mad. She cannot stand when anybody else get to shine, when anybody else got the glow. And then part of being the GOAT, since you think you're the GOAT, is helping the sport, not just helping yourself and wanting people to remember you, but helping the sport. How is it that MVP, whether you like them or not, they got like almost all the females in the game outside of yourself and a couple other females, right? They're putting on ESPN women's boxing, and because you're such a petty person, you purposely avoided their fight, right? You purposely avoided their fight and didn't want to give it any type of pretty much any type of clout. So I'm exposing the character, right? Let's keep going. On this card with Holly Holm and Amanda Serrano, they achieved the highest combat sports gate at this particular venue in El Paso, right? So in the history of this particular sellout was the most people that they've had at that venue, right? Or at least for boxing, right? They've delivered the highest combat sports gate. So out of all combat sports that have been held at this venue, them being sold out, right, set that record. Thanks in part to Holly Holm's name and also Amanda Serrano and all the lovely women on this card. What does Claressa Shields think? This is how nasty of a person Claressa Shields is, and it irks her soul when other people get shine. So this account said sold out. MVP heads to El Paso, big names, world titles, major platform, sold out crowd. Literally a tweet. You literally have a tweet about job well done. MVP, you have a sold out crowd. This what an investment in women's boxing looks like. You guys can all see that, right? So the card where Amanda Serrano got the second round knockout, Holly Holm got robbed, right, in her fight. You had Stephanie Hahn, all these people on it. All these women. MVP put up this particular card and it sold out. Here's Claressa's response to that. It's 5,000 people, LOL. Of course it's sold out. This is a nasty person, bro. That's my honest opinion. I don't even have to say too much. So nobody tagged Claressa. Nobody said, hey, this card outsold what you did in Detroit. The tweet I just showed you literally had nothing to do with Claressa Shields. She seen it on Twitter or found it some kind of way and then found a way to hate on it. Oh, it's 5,000 people there. LOL. So of course it's sold out. trying to denigrate the accomplishment of MVP and Amanda Serrano. This is just pathetic behavior, bro. If you watch all the bloggers' content and really follow, not Des Bryant or Lil Duval, but you're really following what the bloggers are talking about, and they're detailing what Claressa is doing line by line, and you still are like, yeah, she the GOAT, and I'm going to support that, then you might as well unsubscribe. We come from two different worlds. You have no integrity to me. And until the behavior changes, I don't see how or why this should be supported, this type of behavior, right? At least until you change. You're the biggest hater in boxing. What does this event have anything to do with you? You literally fight on Sundays in a high school gym in Detroit. You don't have room to say anything. Nothing like hating on women's boxing. Why do you always have to dump on others to promote your ugly? It's in Mexico. It's not in Mexico. How can anyone who commented here except YouTuber Jake Paul? I'm not reading all that. Let your talent speak for yourself. No need to ish on other women boxers because they're having their moment in spotlight. Reeks of jealousy. You're an idiot. You have mental issues. Why are you dumping on other boxers? You're 31 years old. You don't have that long to fight. Quit being a smelly. Shut the F up, hater. Don't you got a case pending against them? Dang, this is high-key hater behavior. You mad? Sit your butt down. Bro, why she got sideburns like that? Y'all added, there's no way she got these Forrest Whitaker sideburns. Y'all added that or something. I know she didn't have the mystical side. Lie when you talking to mystical. Lie when you talking to Joe. I know this ain't a real picture with these mysticals. Shake your fat. Watch yourself. I tell the DJ to put my hit on. I'm taking the DJ hit him from the moment I get on. There's no way. If you see me in the falls with a line, help the bell. There's no way she got the. If you see me in the falls, if you see me in the falls with a line, nigga, help the bell. There's no way this is real. I don't know how y'all did that, AI or something. So anyway, everyone calling her a hater, rightfully so. Like, you're literally hating on women's boxing. Remember that petition that came up that was like like give Claressa the respect she deserves, right? And it's like, Claressa, she doesn't get a fair shake from anybody. People are treating her mean. Give her the respect, but then she don't got to give other people respect. How does that work? And then the coward fans come to my page like, why you make a video? Because I want to and you ain't going to do nothing about it, right? Here it is. Give Claressa the respect she deserves. They got 24 signatures. They got 24 signatures. Are crazy. 24 is, that's crazy. Give her the respect she rightfully deserves, and she's an advocate for the sport of women. All this is cap. You might as well take this down. If she an advocate, then why don't you set your differences aside from MVP and just give the ladies credit? Because if your beef was with MVP, why are you hating on Holly Holm? It was her card in Serrano. You know what I mean? The girl's a hater, a mean-spirited, mean girl, nasty person. And she talking about, or whoever wrote this under a burner, gender equality and empowerment. But I just showed you where she was like, man, of course, it's only 5,000 people there. So, of course, it's sold out. Ha, ha, ha. Bro, I hope nobody come to your next fight. Dead homies. I mean, Detroit, that's on y'all. You got to fight Lauren Price in the UK because then it's her crowd, or you got to fight at Detroit. Those are probably the only areas where you can draw flies to ish, at home or somebody else's home. And like, when you look at the news cycle that Claressa has caused for herself right now, she looks crazy announcing a new fight in the next week. You got petitions out against you. Some people are saying there's investigations from people are phoning the Michigan Commission and like, y'all need to get this girl, right? Petitions, alleged investigations, all this Boxingego content that I've been hitting y'all with. Proof that you're a hater, unhinged type of live streams. And you got the audacity. You and your team are fools. You talking about we about to announce Claressa's next fight. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. And don't be surprised when people meet with the energy that you met them with. Like, you're trying to roast Amanda Serrano, Holly Holmcart for having 5,000 people. So when you fight, don't be mad if people start roasting your fight. Let's see what you guys sent me. Let go.
I don't know. Y'all know. Y'all see me.
Why do y'all do this to me? Why do y'all do this to me? Don't do that. What the that caught me off guard. What is this? This is what your career has become. Wow. Play the clip.
I don't know. Y'all know. Hold on. Make sure y'all see me. Wait, y'all see me. Now y'all know I'm not the biggest person on makeup. I'm not the biggest person on makeup. But what did he do? What did he do? I gotta go wash this off. I gotta go wash this off. I gotta wash it off. I gotta wash it off.
Are you guys witnessing this? What did he do? I sat in this man's chair for 45 minutes. It was about 45 minutes. Yeah, 50, 45 minutes. He was playing all in my face. Yeah, you got that right. Bro, shout out to this Instagram. I'll put the link in the description. This is crazy. This is what it's come to. That look. Shout out to the makeover. Extreme makeover.
I gotta wash it off. I sat in this man's chair 45 minutes and he done played all on my face. In this man's chair for 45 minutes.
Why is she talking like that?
And he played in my face. I have to go wash.
Oh my goodness. I can't get through this.
Played in my face. I have to go wash off 95% of it. To go wash off 95% of it.
Part 2. Wow. So this is what's going on in Claressa's mind. It has, what is that? 2 papooses, rainbow, a quote chain, a baby, and city trends with them funky Shein outfits she be wearing. Fashion Nova looking at. Bro, this is Claressa Shields' career in 2026. It is. Now, this is to the quote stands in case there's any of y'all left. Some people like, oh, Ego, why are you doing this? Because I want to. I told you from the beginning I was going to show you the character. And my personal opinion, I truly believe that Claressa Shields, or at the very least somebody close to her or that's being instructed, somebody from that regime, is currently trying to leave 1 million comments under my Claressa videos, right? And I believe it's Claressa. I truly believe that in my heart of all hearts, right? And they're trying to leave these bullying comments to like try to bully me off of my standpoint. No. Again, this is what happens when you have behavior for years that goes unchecked. Look at R. Kelly. Kept kind of getting away with it in the 90s. So a narcissist like that is going to build their head up and make them feel like, ooh, I could get away with this. I could act like this. This is why we going at Win. We going at Papoose. We going at Claressa until they get this woman off the internet or get her help or whatever's going on, right? Because you're not going to just bully people. In boxing, maybe that works, or where a girl's coming forward and then you just come forward with more aggression and You know what I mean? But in the real world, that don't really work. And I don't know what you thought it was with me, but you thought you was going to bully me, right? So again, let's go into the mean comment section of this video. And I could give you guys several, and I'll pull it up on the screen now, right? Several reasons why I believe she is operating under several burner accounts. I don't know how she's getting so many different burner account names, but there's multiple people. And I want to give you guys some idea of why I believe it's her real quick, right? One, the comments have her same talking points. It has her same tone, right? I don't know if this girl thinks I'm a bird brain like her, but at the end of the day, I'm highly intelligent. You're not finna play me. And I notice patterns. I pick up patterns very easily. For example, when she has activity on the internet, that's when these burner comments are coming through, right? When she's away and there's no activity on the internet, right? Like she's horse riding or whatever, horseback riding, I magically don't get the comments. So another indication. Then when YouTube added this great feature, you can see who's leaving comments on your page, click on their username and see all of the comments that they've been leaving. These comments and these bot type of spammy comments I'm getting, these burner comments, they're only on my videos about Claressa Shields, right? I do a video about Errol Spence, Broner, Oshaki Foster, and Shakur, and Oshaki Ray Ford. They never comment on anything. So that lets me know you're giving it away, right? They're only concerned with Claressa Shields videos. A true narcissist, right? Because a narcissist don't care about Oshaki Foster or Errol Spence. They care about them. And you made a video about me. So these are dead giveaways as far as I'm concerned. And there's always no activity. They have 0 to 1 subscribers usually. They're leaving a multitude trying to pollute and spam up the comment section. They all have Claressa's tone and known talking points that she says in her videos that she's already put out. And when I tell you this girl has lost it, she's really lost it. Because I'm talking about every video, multiple accounts, multiple comments. It's like, who even has time for that, right? Who literally has time to be under miscellaneous burner accounts leaving message? And this girl is throwing ish at a wall and hoping something would stick. I'm talking about, it doesn't even make sense. 1 minute she says, you're gay, right? The next comment, it'll be like, you slept with Bumgardner. You're in love with Bumgardner. Which one is it? You said I'm gay, and then you said I slept with Bumgardner. Or it'll be like, it's her tone, very passive aggressive, right? Where 1 minute it'll be, it's like real bipolar nature, right? 1 minute the comment will say something like, under the burner account, it'll say something like, just leave the girl alone. And then the next one will be aggressive. And then it'll be like, come on, you don't have something better to do. And it's like this constant switching, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Is absolutely, truly bizarre. But you guys let me know, now that I've set the table, I have preheated the oven, we'll go over the comments and you tell me if you think it's this girl, Claressa Shields, or nah. Deal? So let me get set up and we can get to it. I told you, this girl ain't finna win like playing games. I told you, leave me alone. You didn't want to? Cool. Okay, so this comment, jealousy. This man is jealous. Where is your woman? She tried everything, y'all. This is just, it's comical at this point. I'm jealous of what? That Papoose has a tattoo of his wife? What am I jealous of? Look, liar, liar. Liar, actually, it doesn't even say that. It says liar, lair. Okay, you don't like her. I guess it's supposed to be don't like her, right? This is the same person so far, right? Here's another one. No, Claressa Shields and Remy Ma was never friends. And yes, Papoose and Claressa Shields are in love and dating. Does this sound like a fan perspective? This dude here should throw his entire camera set and any equipment attached to it out the window. People, it's easy to fact check what I wrote. This sound like when Claressa Shields called that radio show pretending to be somebody else and then gave it away by the end of the show because she's not intelligent to keep the guys up, right? So the mask slipped and you went from, oh, I know Claressa and she don't owe no taxes, to you were Claressa by the end of the show. This comment is like, no, her and Remy were never friends. Yes, Papoose and her are in love and dating. What fan is talking like that? Then it says the dude should throw his whole camera set. I have thousands of dollars into my studio. Thousands that I've invested. Mics, audio interfaces. Obviously, I got a nice camera. Why would I throw it away? Again, everything emotionally charged. I'm just doing my job, just reporting, giving my opinion, and people pay me for that, period. But you're emotional. Look at you. Emotional, right? Throw his camera and equipment away. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Right? But then it says, people, it's easy to fact check what I wrote. What do you mean by that? What I wrote? Bro, brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs, what they used to say it was on. Way before my baby daughter Haley, I was harassed daily by this kid named D'Angelo Bailey. Bro, this got to be CTE or brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs, what they used to say I was on. What? Check what I wrote? I don't know. That sounds suspect. Like you are, he is I and I am him. Let's keep going. Okay, so the same person. Again, only concerned with my Claressa videos, right? They don't care about nothing else but Claressa videos on my channel, right? And the comment says, so what? She is using great value spices, because I poke fun at the fact that Claressa says she got $8 million and she's using great value spices, right? So this person got mad. So what? She's using great value spices. What's the real issue? You guys didn't do this with Floyd Mayweather. He wasn't using great value spices. What are you talking about? Space. He was always in the damn video flaunting his wealth. You're not Floyd. We don't look at you like Floyd. So there's that. She is a conservative spender. Let her cook her food like she likes. You are ridiculous. And you mean to tell me all these comments I'm getting, and this is just a few of them to show y'all, right? I'm supposed to believe that this is somebody else. Who would get angry that Boxingego made a video and I brought up the fact that she was cooking with great value spices? They seem to really take that personal. Who cares that she's using great value spices? She likes their garlic powder. Bro, I told this girl, stop playing with me. Stop playing. And you would think somebody would get the hint. Now, we ain't done enough. We can keep going. So, just to give you an idea, the person who's like, the great value, right? Look at the account. Profile picture look fake. Like, what is this? Michelle Obama in a public bathroom? Like, what is this setting? Like, a fitting room? Like, the picture looked fake, right? You've been on for 10 years on YouTube and you got 1 subscriber. Bro, you got straight burner accounts from India, right? And look, this is just one, right? That one commenter left 4 comments. I told you, YouTube tells you. And look, it's all about Claressa Shields videos. Look, Claressa this Claressa video, and this, like, come on, bro. And it's like this person always been very, very like you stuttering. I got you stuttering. This person have always been very, very jealous. So jealous. This girl lost her mind, y'all. Bro, that's a real comment. Liar, layer. Okay, you don't like her, whatever. This person have always been jealous. Girl, they have nothing to do but keep your good name in their mouth. Girl, they love you. Who is it? This got to be some kind of psychosis, bro. Girl, they love you when they keep you. Like it sounds like Claressa. It can't take the heat. Keeps coming back to the kitchen, and now you're trying to give yourself affirmations or something. You're trying to read yourself affirmations to make. Girl, they just gonna keep talking about you. Girl, snap out of it. Girl, they really love you. Girl, you an Olympic gold medalist 2 times. Bro, this girl is Planters peanuts. Right? Same commenter, right? So, again, only thing they care about is when I do a Claressa video. They don't comment on nothing. All these accounts. And these are multiple. I'm dealing with this every day. Yeah, that's why you guys got to leave comments, bro. We will not let evil win. I promise you that. So if you're watching this, I implore you, leave real comments. I'm not letting somebody spam up my comment section because they don't like the messaging, right? It's a free country. I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm giving my true, transformative, constructive criticism about Claressa Shields or whatever the subject matter is for that particular video. You don't have to like it. You don't have to subscribe. If you do like it, you can let me know. But I encourage you guys to leave real engagement. I wish I would allow somebody to try to spam up and, vandalize my comment section. Let's keep going. So again, I'm telling you, this girl is trying everything humanly possible to stop the bleeding, right? The proverbial bleeding, to discourage and dissuade me from making videos. But here, let me tell y'all like this. I don't operate based on the fans in terms of if there's something in the news cycle that I believe the public wants me to talk about, I don't duck or dodge it. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to give my honest assessment, my transformative criticism or praise or whatever. And you're not going to knock me off of my square because you don't like what's being said. That would be like Drake. Of course, as an artist, he's not going to like somebody saying that the Iceman and them other 2 albums, the 3 albums total, aren't good. But imagine Drake going to every page under burner. And I know it's not just me, because anybody who's a blogger that makes videos about Claressa, some don't even get that many views. They say, oh man, Claressa's under my videos with burner accounts. Her own cousin said that. You keep playing on my phone, calling my phone. You keep leaving comments under burner accounts. Like Remy or Shalita is broke. All these usernames. Who has time for this? Who has time for this behavior? Last comment. The same person. This man talked about Claressa makeup skills for about 30 minutes. Who the F does that but a gay ad dude? Dude, get better content and leave this young lady alone. This ish is gay as to me. And yes, I'm a woman. What woman announces her womanhood like that? Brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs, what they used to say I was on. Way before my baby daughter Haley, I was harassed. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Does this look normal to you? This ish looks gay to me. And yes, I am a woman. You are so weird, right? And again, you are not finna play with my intelligence. Every burner account there's patterns you're leaving. You know, like forensic files where they have the forensic pathologist and they look at the known handwriting sample with the sample from the, like, did this person write this note? And then they compare it. And then what they do is notice all the little, how you cross your T's and dot your I's and all the similarities. And then they decide, yes, this note was written by the same person. The killer wrote this note. I do the same thing, right? And you'll notice there's always misspelling, particularly with names, right? There'll be a period and then there'll be a space. Like, who starts a sentence with a space right there? Y'all can see that? Where it's like a woman period and then a space. You look at the other note from another account and it had these same, nobody starts a sentence with a space, but this account. And they're different usernames some kind of way, right? But the patterns are always there. So I already know, look, here's another one. 30 minutes, period, space, and then you start. Dude, space. So it's the same energy. It's the same tone. We know what time it is. Dude, get better content and leave this lady alone, young lady alone. This ish is ahead to me. And yes, I'm a woman. Space, you are so weird. And you are an obsessed bully. True narcissist, people. You want to date this young lady and she won't date you. Come on, bro. Or something. You are nothing but a male gossiper. Bro, your boy out here cooking and reporting the facts so crazy that I got him spiraling. All I'm doing is my job and they spiraling. You read this and here's the thing. Unlike Claressa Shields, I have true confidence. I know I can hit record on this microphone here and not make one blunder, have no blemishes, not stutter and stammer, not say something that I'll later regret. This is my domain. So you can't strip away confidence from a person like me when I was born for this. I was born for these moments. I was born to entertain and spread messages, right? A comment like this does nothing to me because we all know is cap, right? Then you give away your hand because you were so desperate to say mean things that you don't even keep to one storyline, right? 1 minute you're saying and lying on me, saying I'm sleeping with Baumgartner. The next minute I'm gay. Even in this sole comment, right? It says he talked about her makeup for 30 minutes. He gay, right? You are so weird. So I'm gay in the top portion, but then it says you want to date this young lady and she won't date you. Hold on. I thought it was gay though. It don't even make sense. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The girl, and this is the girl that's supposed to be announcing her fight next week. I truly believe this is her. I truly, in my heart of all hearts, y'all let me know in the comment section. True master manipulator. I can even predict your angles. True master manipulator. I can predict your angles. Right? Ego this, ego that, ego gay. But then the boy get a haircut and the women love me. Read the comments. The comments on the video, they say I'm sexy now. Like, read the comments. The comments gonna let you know what it is. Right? And it's real comments from real people. Right? They telling me, they're like, oh, ego, come on, man. You made the game look pretty. You should leave the beanie off. What women do you know that tell a ninja that he should take the hat off? Most girls be complaining that the dude be hat fishing and he need to put a hat on or he don't look the same without a hat. The women telling me I should leave the hat off and let the curls bang. So you're all over the place. And again, none of it will work. And some people are like, oh man, I feel bad for her. She had a rough childhood. We all did. I don't feel bad for no person like this, because this is the same person that is screaming defamation, right? While defaming other people, right? Ego this, ego that, ego suck, ego throw away your camera, trying to harass and bully people because you don't like the messaging, right? Alicia Baumgardner, you're like, oh, I didn't do nothing wrong. She did everything wrong. And I don't get in people's personal business. You literally said in that Hawaiian shirt that you don't want to give people a bad day. You are fake. You are the fakest person in all of the sport, and you're probably the biggest crash out, definitely boxing wise, but maybe even celebrity wise, at least in the last 10, 15, right? You think you could get away with screaming all this stuff? Oh, it's a witch hunt against me. Everybody's against me. They're trying to bully me while you're doing the bullying. No. You don't get to be Lex Luthor and Superman. You got to pick a character. You can't be Batman and be the Joker. You got to pick a character, right? You can't be Deacon Frost and be my boy Blade. Some always trying to ice skate uphill. Frost! Right? This girl is off her rocker. If you can support this type of behavior, right? I showed you in the beginning, Amanda Serrano, she didn't do nothing wrong, but because you have a bone to pick with MVP and you don't like their whole roster, nobody in their roster could beat me, right? You're like, oh, they only got 5,000 people, but nobody's doing that to you. If you bring out 18K, people are like, oh, good job. You're not even known for boxing anymore. That's the sad part about it. No one even talk like Lotto and Meg Thee Stallion. None of them are quoting you. Rihanna, the people who have quoted you in pop culture, it's never about your boxing. The same two gold medals, favored, all that out the window. The thing you're actually good at, nobody is giving you praise for. And that got a sting, right? Imagine like Hove was at the Roots picnic, at the Roots concert, and he went at Nicki, Drake, Tory, Dame, like all these people. We know Hove originally for his ability to rap, right? That's how he came in the game. We didn't know him for dancing and TikTok and putting on makeup. We didn't know him for cooking, mukbang. We knew him as a rapper, right? And guess what? The man just went out there and had a cypher freestyle that went viral. So I don't even know Ho's age off the top of my head, 50 something, right? So you got a man in Jay-Z that all these years later, right? Fallouts with Dame, all these things. He's still getting praise. Go look online, right? He's still getting praise. He's 56 years old. I'm looking right now. The man is still getting praise for what he started with, which is rap, hip hop. They're like, oh, Drake better not respond. Hove was spitting. Hove was gassing. Ho, it's your boy. Boy, young Ho. I've been crushing the building since Izod. Sock. Place at the cop. 76 floors, you can call me Doc. Right? He's still getting praise for that. Claressa Shields, not so much. Not so much. Nobody even cares about your boxing career. You think it's fly that you in the blogs, but you in the blogs for all the wrong reasons. Like, yeah, I could make the news for going to jail and then being online and being like having my face plastered with a mugshot because I was stealing or I got in a fight at a chicken waffle spot or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, but is that really what you want to be famous for? I don't want that. I don't want my parents to open up the paper, turn on the news, and I'm on there with mugshots because I was acting a fool or doing something stupid. This is Claressa Shields. You keep talking about the past because your present is lacking. Run that back. The reason she keeps mentioning her past is because your present and your presence is lacking, right? You out here and nobody care about what you doing unless it's to make fun of you, unless it's buffoonery. You're a whole minstrel show. You might as well paint your face. Matter of fact, you did paint your face, right? You don't get respect. None of these singers and all these people quoting you are quoting you for anything intelligible, nothing that makes you look good. Where's your brand deal? You worried about all these people saying things in the blogs? Get you a brand deal, right? Get you a brand deal. Reach out to Fenty Savage and say, hey, sign this. Reach out to Revlon, all them. I don't even know if they still in business, right? Reach out to one of these companies and say, hey, like, reach out to Ryan Coogler and say you want to be in the next Sinners movie. You want to be in the Black Panther or something, and see if he cast you. He'd be like, sis, nah, I can't do that. Me and Michael B. Jordan. My boy Coogler ain't putting you in no movie, dog. I thank you for coming out. I really appreciate for sure coming out. But yeah, it can't really happen right now. But we might have something for you. Like, bro, Coogler ain't putting you in nothing. So that's why you a crash out. You a burnout. And then, like, what is the point? Like, you're doing this what? For a married man? You say you don't drink. You say you don't do drugs. So what? You just crashing out? And again, nobody on your team, these people do not care about you. If you want to prove my point, it could be proven. Cut them off financially. Don't give nobody no bread for 6 months and see who want to be around you. I got people that if I was at my lowest of lows, they would want to be around me. I could have $0 in the bank account and people would still want to be around me because they'd be like, Ego, he a good dude. Ego has proper hygiene. He don't stink and he washes his face, right? Ego is funny. He make me laugh. Even when I'm at my lowest, I still make people laugh when I'm personally doing bad. But we know that's not the case with you because you're a narcissist. And a narcissist, they only care about them. They don't care about how others feel, how others interpret it. That's why you can say, hey, everybody's against me. Everybody's defaming me, right? But then in the same breath, you defame others. That's why you can say, everybody's trying to bully me online. I ain't even do nothing. All while trying to bully different people, bloggers, Bumgardner. And the public is just, they're fed up with you. It is what it is. And the reality, as I see it, is Claressa Shields is going to be in a world of hurt. One, if she ever breaks up with Papoose. So good luck to you on that. If that's going to be another crash out. Two, when you start hurting financially because people don't care about your fights, because there's some things above and beyond the scope of you're good at this job. R. Kelly, in my opinion, is better at his job than you are at your job. And he still got canceled. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, in my opinion, Kale's Pied Piper as a vocalist, an artist, and a songwriter, he done given us mad classics. But his outside of the studio behavior was so deplorable that people are like, nah, I can't really support that. Or maybe they listen to his songs, but then they don't respect him as a person, and you see where he's at. So that's a person that gave to the culture musically, right? Space Jam soundtrack to the 90s songs with Biggie. I mean, come on. Your claim to fame is amateur boxing, 2 gold medals, which most people didn't even watch. The amateurs is not as popping as, like, you ask Gervonta Tank Davis, ask who he is, and ask who Claressa Shields is, right? You could have more people, they're going to know who Tank Davis is, and he not even an Olympian, right? He didn't get 2 gold medals, but they know who Tank Davis is. They don't really know who you are. So again, that's why you have to always pull from your past. Like Jay-Z, I used him as an example a little bit ago, right? He don't have to lean on reasonable doubt for everything. He just did a freestyle yesterday and it was hot and people are talking about it. So he don't have to vicariously live through his first album and be like, oh man, remember in 96? Reasonable doubt can dead presidents. You don't have to do that. You got to keep reminding us of them funky 2 gold medals that's not even made with real gold anymore, right? And an undefeated record. You are undefeated. I give you that. You're 18-0 with 3 knockouts. Amanda Serrano just tied Christy Martin for the most knockouts for women's boxing history. She got more knockouts than you got total fights. You have 3 knockouts. You're not even entertaining enough for people to really care about your fights when you're acting like this, right? Now, cool, you could fight. You're a good fighter, good boxer. I get it. But what I'm saying is you're not must-see TV, especially when you have a bad attitude, especially when you're trying to harass people and bully people, right? Especially when there's no accountability there, right? You're on vacation. For what? Don't people go on vacation when they deserve it? You're just on vacation to be on vacation, right? What are you on vacation for? Why do you deserve a vacation? For hitting Bumgarner and getting banned from MVP? For having petitions out against you saying they need to check your mental health and need to evaluate you to see if you're fit for combat? What are we celebrating? For being with a married man? So you could come on my page under all the burner accounts you want, because if it's really up, then it could get to the point where YouTube is going to subpoena your phone to get to the bottom of it. If what people are saying about you are false, have YouTube subpoena her phone, and then these tweets, these messages originated in Aruba. They gonna know, you know what I'm saying? So good luck with that. And I got extra time, so let me tell you this story. I didn't know if I was gonna add it to this video, but you guys have been so good, and I told you I would save. I really try to give you a full show and save the best for last. So I'm gonna do that. A woman reached out to me. This woman will remain anonymous, right? Full disclosure. I'm not going to give explicit detail to her identity to protect her privacy. That's the only reason, right? Reached out to me. And just in case anyone thinks, oh, Ego, you made this up, you're lying. The courts can subpoena my phone and I will show proof of everything I'm about to say. Now, legally, I want this to be on record. I don't have concrete proof of this. I'm going off of what somebody told me in confidence, and they said I could share the particular story. I'm going to keep them anonymous. All right. So what the lady reached out to me, I told you, when you're so despised in the public eye, people will help you fight the battle because they want the good guys to win. I'm one of the good guys. The lady reached out to me and had a heartfelt message. I'm going to give you a condensed version. What I was informed from this lady, from this woman, she had left a comment on Claressa Shields' social media somewhere, right? And I don't really remember what the comment was, but it wasn't nothing too crazy, too nasty. It was like, oh, why are you wearing that outfit or your boots or whatever? The woman said, After that comment was left, Claressa Shields then went to her inbox, went to her page, and was like talking about her. Like, oh, you ain't da 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 da, you're horrible, da 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 da, right? And the lady was like, what the heck? Like, that's pretty extreme. I left a comment like questioning your choice of boots, and then you have a celebrity who's like in my inbox and like talking crazy and whatever. So she was just like, whatever. Then the woman tells me that she has a son who is featured on her social media. The age range is 10 to 15-ish, right? Because again, I don't want to give this away so she could retaliate or something, right? She has a son that plays basketball on a national level. At this young age, he's being recognized. So his endeavors, she posted on her social media, right? The woman proceeds to tell me after that, her son started to get harassing messages. And I pulled it up. She says her son is not a social media personality, right? He's ranked amongst the top players, and he plays as a starter for his team. And out of nowhere, after this Claressa Shields comment was left, she started getting messages. And then this burner account, right, says, quote, his little gon' DIE soon. That's what they said. And then she kept getting these like burner account comments from this burner account. She said her son saw the comment and became frightened, and they were questioning like, who is this person that like leaving this kind of crazy stuff or whatever. She said the account left another one, says, quote, you gonna find out, tell that that 304 stay off the internet and keep playing ball before y'all get hit with a switch, end quote. And I had to pull it out because I wanted to be accurate. So this is what we're dealing with, people. You got an actual bully playing all these games online, trying to bully people. This is not somebody that should be a part of really our boxing society at all. You know what I mean? Like, what is the likelihood? Like, we're talking about a mature woman, right? And left a comment about your fashion, and then it led to all this. And here's the thing. All these people with these testimonials, myself included, when I wasn't making videos talking about Claressa Shields because she was irrelevant and she had no fights or nothing going on, right? I didn't even watch her last fight, to be honest, with Franchon. I didn't even watch it. The girl was injured. I didn't watch that, right? So before I started making the videos, I wasn't getting these burner type comments. Right? The comments all look, even if they disagree with me, it looked like real comments from not one person. So notice a pattern. All the people, like from bloggers or whoever to this poor woman, they started getting it once there was an interaction with Shields that Shields felt a type of way. Right? And you hear these stories all the time about a person like, I left her a comment and then she went in my inbox. I left her a comment and she blocked me. If the person won't seek help, if the person is unfixable, then the people that know her, it becomes your responsibility. The girl is a crash out and a complete liability. And that's how I know these people are using her. I would never let my people go out this sad. I wouldn't. I would definitely try to intervene, I can't fix somebody. If they don't want to be fixed, they don't want to be fixed. But I would definitely try. But to me, this is just like all that GWOAT stuff, that's out the window. You conduct yourself like that because part of being a GWOAT is the greatest of all time. You can never be that, and you're treating the public, the masses like this, right? You're treating people so poorly, you can never be the GOAT. Imagine anybody else, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, Tom Brady. Imagine how much hate mail, like more people know Tom Brady than know Claressa Shields. Even with all her drama, struggle and strife, right? He's just on a bigger scale. So you don't think Tom Brady done got death threats? He done got people who were angry because he kicked their team, their favorite team, out the playoffs or beat them in the Super Bowl, right? So you got all these rabid fans, yet still I've never heard these storylines with Venus and Serena, Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, all of the known greats. Joe Montana. Imagine Joe Montana being like, "I'll kill you. You should have never left a comment. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about?" And then y'all want me to feel bad for this girl from Flint? I don't care nothing about that, because everybody got a story. For every excuse you can make for why a grown 31-year-old person is acting like that, that same thing can apply to anybody, right? For example, people are like, "Oh, I feel bad. She had a rough childhood." Okay, so cool. I had one rough childhood. Now what? I don't treat people like that. So it's still a personal choice. You dig? Like, that don't become an excuse once you've already made it out of your situation, especially. You have money, you got tools, you got resources, you have constructed a team. That don't become an excuse, because there's plenty of people who had poor childhoods and trauma, and they don't act like this. So there's proof, and you can do actual case studies, that you have a fork in the road. You were traumatized, or whatever happened to you, so you could be like the perpetrator, or you could go a different way and be right. So we all have that fork in the road. You can go left, you could go right. The choice is completely up to you. It's like a hero and a villain. Heroes and villains, they both have character arcs where, like Batman's parents died in front of him. So he could have used that pain and then just been a Columbine. You know what I mean? Just start picking on people and bullying people because what happened, it traumatized him. So again, every hero, if you look at, I grew up reading comic books, obviously, right? If you grew up looking at comic books, every hero has a tragic story and tragic beginning. Superman's an orphan. His parents sent him to Earth with a message, right, from Krypton. Batman parents got unalived, I believe, in front of him, right? Spider-Man, Uncle Ben, like, what are we talking? Every superhero movie you watch got a character arc where their planet was taken over. Their father, look at Simba, you mustn't go into the Pride Land. Everything the light touches is our kingdom, right? My boy James Earl Jones. What happened to his character? Mufasa. Long live the king. And he fell into a stampede and got, not only did you fall to your doom, you got trampled like a Black Friday sale. You know what I mean? So Simba could have took that and been like Scar, his uncle, right? Oh man, my pops, this happened to him. He got trampled in a stampede, and start offing all the wildebeests and water buffalo and gazelle in the Pride Lands because he was hurt. You know what they say, hurt people hurt people. So I'm not giving this girl no pass. I don't care about your childhood. I mean, it's sad. I give you that. If you had a rough childhood, it's sad, but that it don't give you no excuse to berate people, to denigrate people, to call people ugly, to call people broke, and act like a degenerate. You know what I mean? You have to have some type of code of conduct. And again, since Win Records, since Papoose, none of these people care enough to snatch your phone and prevent you from harming your legacy even more. The bloggers got to police you. And it's sad. It's like when a parent, they got bad kids, the neighborhood got to police the kids because the parents won't letting the kid run around doing whatever, choke the dog. You be like, hey, get off the dog. Don't do that. Like, you know what I mean? So we got to do it. So I implore you all, if you're watching this and you have a heart, you have a soul, don't let Claressa Shields get away with this, right? Don't let her try to fall back after being the aggressor and let her fall back into the victim mode. How you the aggressor and the victim? That don't even make sense. Oh, Alicia, she threatened me with words, so I just swung first. Huh? Go to court with that. Talking about it was self-defense. How is it self-defense when you drew first blood? You were saying words too. You were like, keep my name out your mouth. Y'all both were saying words. You the one that actually touched her though. And she didn't. And you are so foolish that your insecurities are your downfalls. Let me tell you about yourself. Because Bumgardner looked fly. Beautiful girl. She can fight. And she's in shape. And some people are like, okay, she got a tight body. She in shape. She can fight. So that's the complete package. You are so jealous and insecure that in your nonsense, you hit her. It went viral. She didn't retaliate, giving her the upper hand legally. And now you just put your audience and a bigger audience that don't even really talk about boxing onto a pretty girl who can fight. You see how bad that is, right? You see how bad that is? Like, for example, this is just random. I'm just thinking of something. If I had a confrontation and I'm like the main dude, the main character, and I slap Michael B. Jordan, and then he don't do nothing, and everybody sides with him, and then girls see him, and they're like, oh, that Michael B. Jordan is cute. And then now people start following him because they didn't even know who he was. This is how the game works. For example, Jake Paul is a known thing. He fought Anthony Joshua. He's a UK guy. After he beat Jake Paul and Jake Paul got knocked out, it went viral, right? He broke his jaw. He big brolic dude. So now all the ladies was like, ooh, AJ, who's that? And they was jocking him. They was jocking AJ because they weren't even familiar with his brand. But then he was in a high profile fight, did a ting. And then they're like, oh, who's AJ? He's in shape. He's tall. You know what I mean? So Claressa did the same thing. You blew up Alicia's spot. Like, you made her bigger than what she was and gave her a legal advantage if she chooses to pursue it. She didn't get banned. You got banned. And you're like, well, I don't care about a ban. If you really didn't care, you wouldn't even talk about it. I don't talk about stuff that I don't want to talk about. So Claressa is a true crash out. She continues to over-explain, and she just further hurts her legacy. People are always getting hurt at your weigh-ins. Franchon Cruz DeZern, that 70-year-old trainer, Bashir, right? Then people are getting accosted at their own events, Netflix after parties, with the company there with MVP, and then y'all want me to have sympathy in these videos for the actual bully. Like, I'm grown. I can handle it. Okay, she coming to my account, I believe, under burner accounts. I've been getting hate my whole life. Especially, like, you look at the dudes in the comment, they're like, why are you doing Claressa Shields videos? But the ladies love it. I've been getting this my whole life. So it ain't nothing new. You know what I mean? Jealous ninjas gonna hate. But the females, they know what it is. They be like, oh, Ego, he's funny. I like you without your hat. Right? So I'm giving y'all game and a lesson in real confidence. Confidence speaks for itself. I walk into a room, people know what it is. They see a taller figure. They're probably like, who is that? You know what I mean? Or this and that. I don't got to say nothing. I keep to myself. Claressa always got to be the loudest person in the whole thing. I hate the way you run your mouth. I hate you so much right now. Right? Fake Khalees looking at. She got to do this. Anytime any female From Layla Ali to Alicia Baumgardner to Christy Martin got a movie to Amanda Serrano about to break a record or tie a record or sold out a show to Holly Holm. She always got to interject herself. Why would y'all support something like that? A person who is truly confident in their ability. Like, for example, Leonardo DiCaprio is one of my favorite actors. He's a beast. He did good in One Battle After Another, but I do think Michael B. Jordan playing the dual roles in Sinners with Coogler, I think he should have got the Oscar. Leo was dapping up Michael B. Jordan. Good job, talking to him. He wasn't doing Claressa Shields. Imagine Leo DiCaprio when B. Jordan won and he like Rico and Belly. Nah, I don't like that ninja. He gonna play twins. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. Nah, man. I'm gonna have to drop a dime on Michael B. Jordan. I don't like that. That's Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields is the female Rico from Belly eating the banana. Oh, Baumgartner wearing that dress. She getting a lot of attention. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I'm gonna have to slap me at Baumgartner. I don't like that ish. Bro, you are tormented. And the world sees it. That's why people making the videos about you. And she's like, oh, it's because of my dark skin, bro. Ain't nobody on that except for actual racists, which is stupid idiots, and probably a smaller percentage of the comments you're getting. You're just a nasty person. You know what I mean? You're just not making yourself bankable. Get a endorsement. Get a big endorsement like BMW, Mercedes. Do you want to drive a car like Claressa Shields? I hate the way you talk. Put that on the radio in the commercial. I hate the way you run your mouth. Bro, ghetto gremlin behavior. Companies don't want to be a part of that. Imagine Claressa Shields in a Microsoft commercial. I hate when you don't use your computer. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. No, ain't nobody. And like, you such a crash out in the liability, over explaining. Companies ain't messing with that. Like, I know how to speak. I'm professional. The companies will mess with me before they mess with you. You don't know what the girl gonna say. She laughing at her cousin. Like, you laughing at your own family misfortune. That shows what type of person you are. You're on vacation when granny is in hospice. And you're like, man, pray for my family, y'all. Oh, we getting couples massages. Hold on, how'd that work? Look at the optics of that. Look at the optics of your granny is maybe nearing end of life, back at home where you're at, and you're in Aruba. Talking about haters, drinking margaritas, fake dancing and smiling, pap upstairs looking at, getting couples massages and a horseback ride. Bro, God forbid anything were to happen to my family, I'm not finna be on vacation because I wouldn't even be able to concentrate. I have a one-track mind. When something bothers me, it's just gonna keep bothering me. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even be able to relax. The part of a vacation is to relax. So that's how I know this girl ain't relaxed. I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. There's no way you can relax. You got petitions, bans. You talk, I need me a vacation. Girl, you need Jesus. You need help. You need something else. This is her on vacation. This picture, every time I see it, bro, this is a relaxed vacation. This don't even look like a vacation photo. This look like Silence of the Lambs. Well, hello, Clarice. There once was a census taker who tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Well, me and Papoose are in Aruba. Like, bro, Hannibal Lecter, Leatherface looking at, bro. What are you talking about? This don't even look like a vacay. That don't even look like a vacay photo. When the last time you went on a vacation was like, haters, my makeup. Your girl a crash out. All that over explaining, that make you look poor too. Oh, I didn't like the makeup, but He did it, and I didn't want to ruin his day. But you want to ruin our day by being on the internet. Get off the internet, girl. You know what it is. We unpacked. You did. Hyper subscribe. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. Boxingego Unpacked. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to